Hi, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition, the Activity Professional Week edition of NAAP News Now. My name is Elisa Tagg, and I'm the Association Director, and I'm so excited to be joined today by the entire NAAP board. Hello, everybody. How's
Hey.
everybody doing? Awesome. I'm going to introduce you to Amy Laughlin, our president, and I will say, Amy, take it away.
Thank you, Elisa. Good evening, afternoon, depending on where you are, and welcome to NAAP Week Live on Facebook today. We're glad to be here. We are glad to be celebrating each other and all of you this week. So I hope that you are being recognized in your communities. I hope that you are having a great week and participating in some of the events and programs that NAAP's putting on, and using our NAAP Week packet that we put together for people to help them celebrate navigating the future, which is our theme this year. So I'm Amy, I'm your NAAP president, and we'll just do a quick little round robin of the board. We are available here for any questions that you have for NAAP leadership tonight. We've also got a few other things to talk about as well. So we're just gonna kind of see how it goes. All right, let's see. Colleen, let's go with you next.
Well, hi. I am Colleen Knudsen. I'm the International Development Director, and I've been in the field for about 20 years, and my specialty area is assisted living and memory care.
Perfect. Thank you, Colleen. All right, Carolyn.
My name is Carolyn Huff, serving as Vice President, going on final year 7. And I hope that's an applause of 7 years and not that I'm going off. But I have been in the field 33 years this year.
Woo!
And mainly have been in nursing and rehab. And now I have all the levels of care. I have independent, assisted living, and nursing, and the rehab now. So the whole different world now.
Thank you, Carolyn. Kim.
Hey, I'm Kim. I am the relatively new secretary for NAAP. I have been in the field about 30 years as an educator, and I've also worked I started out in skilled nursing and then worked in a CCRC in assisted living. And let's see, I think that's it.
All right, thank you. And now let's welcome our two almost board members. Julie, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Julie Cooley, and I'll be the incoming Southern Regional Director. And I have been in long-term care for 25 years. My area of expertise is assisted living and skilled nursing.
Awesome. Thank you, Julie. Tammy?
Hi, I'm Tammy Point, and I will be the incoming North Regional Director. And I have been in the field for 25 plus years. I started out as an STNA, worked up to activities. I've worked in long-term care, assisted living, independent living, Alzheimer's units. My specialty training is Alzheimer's. 2 years ago, I started my own business. I'm doing home health, and I'm actually doing activities and care in homes to help people stay home longer.
That's awesome. Thank you. I love that. That's a whole different take on the field of activities. So yes. Tammy and Julie, welcome. They will not be officially installed until the conference, but we wanted to have them on tonight to introduce them to everybody. Welcome. They will not be officially installed until the conference, but we wanted to have them on tonight to introduce them to everybody. Welcome. They will not be. Okay. Awesome.
There's 3 of you. Yeah.
That was terrifying. Let's keep going. Cindy, on to you.
Hi, my name is Cindy Tewalt, and I serve as an ex officio on the NAAP board as the financial director. And I was in long-term care, assisted living, independent living for 35 years. I retired from there, and I have been working part-time for the NAAP board pretty much since then, doing the financial records and a few other things with the NAAP board.
Just a few things that you help us with, right? Just a few. Cindy, we are grateful for you for everything that you do for us to keep us on the straight and narrow with our finances and many other things.
It's an honor to serve.
Vanessa.
Hi, I am Vanessa M. I am the operations director I have been in the field for, I think, 20 years now, maybe a couple bit extra. I started out in activities. My expertise is primarily in skilled. I work and have worked for the last many years as a consultant in the state of Nevada. And I serve and oversee multiple buildings at once, all different communities that need the services. So, and then NAAP stuff.
Just a little bit of NAAP thrown in there too, right? Okay. Thank you, Vanessa. Alisa, we'll finish up with you.
Sure. Well, everyone knows me. I'm Elisa Tagg. I'm the association director for NAAP. I've been in this position since 2020, so it's coming on 2 years. I have worked in the field, though, for the last 38 years. I started in 1984. I love it. Prior to OBRA, prior to nursing home reform, and I loved watching the changes that happened. So I was there when MDS happened. Now we're on, what, 3.0 now, right? So I was there for 1.0 and 2.0 with some of you along the same manner. And now I primarily consult in skilled pediatric nursing, which has been a lovely challenge and change. And I still do education and things like that. But obviously my main focus is the NAAP Association and making sure everything runs smoothly on my end.
Perfect. Thank you. And just so you know, so I have about 20 years experience in the field as well. And so did a quick bit of math as we were going, and that ended up as 266 years of experience right here with all of us that you see on here. I'm not saying that we know it all, but I'm saying that we are here to help. My background is primarily CCRC, focus on independent living. I'm also a consultant. I work for a nonprofit CCRC company in South Carolina. And my current passion is Montessori programming for memory care. So there's a huge variety of all sorts of different things that we have done and that we continue to do and that we can support you, our membership, with. So don't forget to reach out to NAAP if there is something that you have a question about, if there's something that we can do to help, if it's a regulations issue, if it's a scheduling your staff issue, if it's a leadership question, if it's a programming question, if it's a resident behavior question, I'm sure there is someone on this board who would be able to offer you some expertise. So don't forget that we're here for you. So let us quickly see if we have any questions or anyone who is reaching out. We, of course, are doing a raffle this evening during our NAAP Facebook Live. We are giving away a couple of our NAAP resource books, which are fabulous. So that's a great prize. We're excited about being able to do that, but you have to interact live on the Facebook Live. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and we will enter you into our raffle for cool, free, useful NAAP books. So anybody else on there? Anyone asked us any questions yet? I don't have it. I don't have up in front of me. I can't see.
No, not yet, but we have a lot of people checking in, letting us know they're here.
Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. All right,
Becky
Vanessa's monitoring all of that. So
Becky says she would love to win.
I don't doubt it, Becky. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. We'll be drawing a name at random in a little while. So let's go around the horn again as we, and I don't know how much time, I'm going to keep an eye on the time because we're kind of talkers in this industry. So let's talk about a few. So our theme for this NAAP week, and also our theme for our conference, is navigating the future. This was actually a theme that we were supposed to have. We were actually supposed to be in New England for our conference this year. Had COVID never happened, we would have already been in Reno, we would already have been in Minnesota, and we would be in, I believe, the beloved state of Rhode Island. And we thought that navigating the future would be a great theme for that conference in this NAAP week. Thanks be to COVID, didn't happen. You know how it is. We pivot, we figure it out, we do something else. But this is our 40th anniversary, 40th conference this year with the theme Navigating the Future. And of course, that's what we're celebrating for NAAP this week. So one of the things that I will be doing this week is giving a webinar on the state of the profession, when I'll be talking a little bit about navigating the future as a quality of life champion that all of you are. But I wanted to see if the board had any words of wisdom for our listeners today on anything in particular related to that theme. If there's anything, I'm going to go around the horn again. So I guess I'll start with Colleen. You're up next. So I hope you're ready.
All right, I am ready. I think for navigating the future, my biggest advice is going to be to take care of yourselves. These last 2 years have been really, really difficult, and everybody's really tired, and we're not done yet. There's still so much more to happen. And I think for a lot of us, it's going to be helping those in our care feel comfortable, feel confident in coming back out, being in groups, engaging with the community, having more people in the building. So that's something we're really focusing on at my facilities. How do we get the community back in after we've had these 2 years of being so limited in who we can have? So we've been looking at a lot of different collaborations, and then just a lot of self-care.
Awesome. That's exactly right. Thank you so much for sharing that. Carolyn, what about you? Any wise words?
Well, I will say tell you what I have been doing with my new staff, as I have just taken on 5 new staff members, and they are all struggling with different areas of the campus and all have different challenges that they're facing. And so the one thing we're looking at is finding a positive every day in what's going on, whether it's getting that one grouchy person to smile one day, or, you know, the one new person coming to your program, trying not to always focus on the great big picture and all those big goals that corporate are putting on us, but looking at the successes that we're having every day with our folks and focusing on that, and you know, just striving to give them what they need and provide them quality of life no matter what is going on around us.
Great words. Thank you, Carolyn. I appreciate it. Kim, what about you?
Don't forget who you are. Don't forget where you came from. Don't forget why you're doing what you're doing.
You know what's amazing? So I, you know, obviously I'm giving a presentation on this, and I have written my presentation, and all of these things are things that I include in that as well. So it's like you all read my mind. Or really, we just all work in the same field, and we all have just a lot of compassion and a lot of empathy for everything that you all are going through. So thank you very much, Kim. I appreciate that. Don't forget your why, you know. All right, Julie.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind for me is we just can't be quite as structured anymore. Our world has changed so much, and we have to be flexible. So things that used to work, and we used to be so organized, we just have to sort of think outside the box and go with new, fresh ideas.
I love it. Absolutely. Just keep bending when you need to bend, right?
That's right.
Perfect. Thank you. Tammy.
Well, as not working in the field, well, not in a facility anymore, but working at home, my whole thing is helping family members, because they're feeling it just as much at home, because they just feel like there's no resources for them, because a lot of things have been shut down and there is no help. So just trying to help them to stay positive and help them to understand, you know, it's going to be okay. We're going to get through this, and it's okay. My big thing is, and maybe I'm wrong in this, but we need to learn to live again instead of putting life on hold, because I think that's done so much damage, putting life on hold. And, you know, I'm personally, we've lost loved ones and they were locked away from us. So, you know, we just have to learn how to live and take care of each other.
Thank you. Excellent. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Cindy.
I read Colleen's article that went out actually today on, and I just thought it was so incredible that we can honestly be honest with ourselves and say, you know, we're usually the life of the party, or we are the ones that are reaching out, and we are the ones that are oftentimes the ones that people depend upon for so many emotional supports, whether it is a happy, sad, you know, whatever. And sometimes we just don't feel like it. And I just thought that was so incredible and incredibly honest. And I appreciated that. And I think that that's one thing that we need to kind of own up to, that we may not feel like doing this, but that we know ourselves well enough that we can figure out what to do to find that strength, or find that refreshment, or whatever it needs. Just to admit that we need something, maybe all that we need, so that we can serve others, because there's so many needs out there. So that was really refreshing, and I appreciate that. We need to do that.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Colleen, for your article. If y'all haven't read it yet, it's in the e-blast that went out today. Go check your email. Vanessa.
Yeah, this is something that I've spoken a lot about the last 2 years, and I think one of the ways moving forward as we look into the future, and I might have shared some of this on my New Year's Eve message before I got the snowflake in the eyeball. If you guys haven't watched that, it's worth it. Go back to our YouTube channel. And there's so many things that we have gone through that have been challenging and difficult and heartbreaking, and something we never thought we'd go through or see or experience. And then there was also so much beauty that came from this experience. And part of that was from the very intimate way we got to really know our residents by spending so much individual time with them. Relationships were built that may have never been built if we were not on isolation, if we were not taking precautions and we didn't have restrictions happening. And so I always share with my activity professionals that I work with, take a lot of what you learned during the last 2 years, keep it moving forward. Keep some of those practices in place so that you really truly are meeting those individual needs. Because I think as challenging as it was, and as much as it made us take a step back and evaluate what we we're doing, it really changed the whole service delivery model of what activities can be doing and the way we probably should be doing it to meet those individual needs per our, state and federal regulations. And so putting those aside, the meaningfulness that it had, the true sense of engagement that we got to experience, and that a lot of us are still experiencing as we're going in and out. It's this constant ebb and flow of we're locked down, we're not locked down. There were some really positive things that came out of it. So I think moving into the future, try to stay focused on some of those positive things and let go of some of the things that were not as positive.
That's great. Maintain the thing. Keep using the skills that we've learned in the past year and a half or 2 years. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Elisa.
Yeah, I think just a couple of things. Colleen's article was also posted on our Facebook and our LinkedIn, so you can check it out there. And I wanted to just tag in what Julie said. I had an administrator that told me in the 1990s, Elisa, you need to be more like a willow tree and not an oak tree. And being able to bend and sway with the wind rather than standing so firm and not being able to take risks and make changes as they come along. And one of the things that I feel is so important for each one of us, especially our newer activity professionals, that's one of the things that we have gained over these last 2 years is we've had a lot of our older professionals have retired, have moved on, and we have a lot more new ones that are coming into the field. And I just strongly encourage you to empower yourself through education and learn as much as you can and grow and learn and grow. And that's the key thing, that we're always growing. I'm always learning. I'm always gaining new insight on things and taking that information into your toolbox, into your own personal toolbox, and being able to use it more. And that's just through an education. Empower yourself that way.
Thank you. What amazing just thoughts and insights that you have all shared. Thank you very much. The only thing that I would tag on, and it kind of goes back to what several of you said, is that don't be too hard on yourself. I think it's okay to be vulnerable and say, today was not my best day, or that was not my best activity, or that interaction with that staff member was probably not, maybe I didn't handle that as well as I could. But like Elisa says, learn from those experiences and be flexible, like Julie says, and do something differently the next time if you need to. But it's okay. It's okay to fail, and it's okay to not be perfect and to not get everything right the first time. I think that a lot of us are perfectionists and we're pretty hard on ourselves. We have very, very high expectations for ourselves and our programs because we love our residents, because we are passionate about making sure that they have the very best of us. And so sometimes that means that we give a little too much, or we expect too much out of ourselves. So give yourselves a break. It's okay. Okay, any other questions that have come in that we need to talk about, or comments on the Facebook?
No, lots of people commenting directly back to those thoughts and things, but no questions yet.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much. Let me see. What time is it? I think we probably need to go ahead and do our drawing.
Okay, should I do the automator here to see who's gonna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very fancy.
It is very fancy.
Very fancy, technologically advanced system.
Do we need a drum roll? Do you need a drum roll, Vanessa?
Yeah, I'm sending it over right now to, and so whoever this winner is going to need to email the office so that we can get those sent out to you. So the winner will need to email office@naap.info.
All right, and our winner is, woo! Thank you, Vanessa. Becky Meninga. If I've said that right, I hope I said that right. But Becky, you are the winner of the NAAP bundle or book bundle today. So congratulations on being our first NAAP week winner. Please email Vanessa, which is office@naap.info, and she will make sure that you get those books or those books are sent out to you as soon as we can. So thank you so much. I want to go around the horn one more time, just real quick, because we don't have a whole lot of time. And I want everyone to say one thing that they love about being in this field. Just one short little snippet, okay? So, Colleen, you're up.
Creativity.
Yes, boom, love it. Carolyn.
I just love seeing my residents smile.
Thank you. Kim.
People and their wisdom.
Ooh, yes, thank you. Julie.
I love getting my residents outside in nature.
Thank you. Tammy.
Helping my residents be able to live in a modified form.
There you go. Thank you. Cindy.
I love to laugh with them.
Yes. Vanessa.
Experiences.
Thank you. Yes. Alisa.
All of the above. I think it's so important, yes, that we just look at the experience. That's what it's all about. Look at the creativity, look at the laughter, look at it all, and just find the joy. Find the joy in the moment.
That's exactly right. That's where we are, taking it a moment at a time and treasuring every single one of them. So NAAP members, fans, friends, colleagues, supporters who are watching us this evening, thank you so much for your time. Board members, again, thank you for your time this evening, giving up some time to be a part of this. NAAP is we've got lots of other events going on this week, both live and things that are going to be available after the fact as well. So do not forget to check out the schedule, which is posted on all our social media sites. So don't worry about that. And I hope to see you live on something else this week. Yes, Colleen?
I'll be very quick. Two things. This is the first year that we've ever celebrated NAAP Week with another activity organization. So in the United Kingdom, we have the National Activity Providers Association celebrating with us. And it just feels absolutely amazing to have activity professionals across the globe celebrating at the same time. So a big hello and thank you to them. We are so happy to be doing this year. And then the second thing I had is for the ex officios. These past 2 years have been really hard, and a lot of us on the board work full time. And during these last 2 years, we were working 2 full-time jobs, and you have picked up so many extra pieces, and you've just been such a strong foundation. So thank you for what you've done for the board.
That's exactly right.
And Hillary's on. So hi, Hillary.
Hi,
Thanks for joining us, Hillary.
Oh,
so good to see you.
I know.
You'll get to see her on Thursday.
Yes.
I know. I can't wait. I'm so excited. This is something that we've never done before, is be able to celebrate with another country. So, and the fact that they are just as excited about this as we are makes it even better. So we're going to have I think we've got a joint raffle with NAPA on Thursday, right?
We do, yeah. Amazon gift cards.
Is it going to be America that wins, or is it going to be the UK? I mean,
or a couple from each. Who knows?
I know this is one of those things I'm a bit on the fence about. So I'll pull for one side or the other. Anyway, have a lovely evening, everybody. Take care. Thank you to everybody on this call tonight. The board are a hardworking bunch who don't get any kind of recognition or love from many people, but they certainly deserve every ounce of appreciation that this NAP week that I can give them and that everyone else can as well. So have a great night.
Kara and Julie both said, don't forget to join us in Minnesota. So I wanted to give a quick plug because we are offering this week as a special for the NAP members out there that they could have their assistants come to the conference for the NAP member rate. But you do need to make sure you take advantage of that special this week. So thank you, Kara and Julie, for welcoming us with open arms to Minnesota. We can't wait to be there.
Oh, no, I can't wait either. Yay.
So register today.
Anything else before we sign off? Comments? Nothing? We good? All right. Good night, friends. This has been a joy. Happy NAP week. Keep navigating the future. Woo!
Bye, everybody.
Bye.